Up next, the Kings taking on the Spurs. For Sacramento, eliminated from the playoff hunt, all that's left is to play spoiler, to play for pride. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie in at the 4.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's always had that vertical. If he can finish at the rim, he will.
Westbrook against Fox. Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Outside DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Well, DeRozan's a threat from anywhere on the floor. Attacking the basket or knocking down the 3.
Deflects the pass. Westbrook with the steal. Now DeRozan. He has 5. It's tipped and stolen by Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots over Vassell. Wembanyama with the rebound. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
Pass to Clifford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Spurs with the lead, and their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Castle. Rebound by the Kings. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
A moment here now to see the numbers for DeMar DeRozan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Driving in. And that one drops.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Vassell kicks to Fox. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Achua. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. DeMar DeRozan on the wing, covered by Vassell.
Yeah, DeRozan is an intelligent playmaker, opening up the floor for his team with the pick and roll.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Cuts off the pass. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembenyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pass to Clifford. Westbrook kicks to DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 7 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Man, he is so fast. Fox just needs one step, then he is practically at the rim.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Wembanyama. And the baseline jumper, no good. Here's Clifford. Castle covering. In transition, here come the Spurs. Basket good. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And here's Monk. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to Westbrook. Over Harper. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on their second chance points. And the Kings lead by 1.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Kings have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. On the wing, Monk. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. That's tipped. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Victor Wembenyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Bryant passes to Wembanyama. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Wembenyama has got 10 points.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Carter. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembenyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. And Carter has it in the corner. Lays it up off the glass.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And a nice shot by Bryant. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Monk against Johnson.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Sacramento. Number 7, Doug McDermott.
Carter outside. Monk for 3. That one's not going to go. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Victor Wembenyama making things happen for San Antonio. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter, coming up with steals again and again. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Harper is out there with Fox, and it's Olynyk in at the center, locking down the middle. Back to Monk. 5 on the clock. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Monk will take him any way he can get him, even in the corner.
And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
Pass to Plowden. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the middle, in transition, here comes San Antonio.
And tonight, Fox has made a point to be aggressive, looking for his shot, and the results are big-time scoring.
They set the pick. Carter with the bounce pass. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Fox. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Carter kicks to Baldwin. Fox with the steal. On the wing, Johnson lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Baldwin. For Sacramento, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And we're going courtside now for a report on Luke Cornett. Hey, Allie, what are they saying over there?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for San Antonio provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's so important for a team to stay healthy down the stretch, so this is not when he wants to be dealing with this. The good news, he is cleared to play through it. Back over to you.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck to him in his recovery process.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They host the 76ers after this game. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home.
Yeah, how many times have we seen that from DeRozan? The mid-range maestro does it again.
Here's Harper. Lays it up and banks it in. Harper's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Shoots from 12. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
And Harper slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Here's DeRozan. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Spurs making a switch here. Wembenyama is checked in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Wembenyama, a screen on Monk. Fox finds Wembenyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And the real star stand of this Kings team is Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
Here's Wembenyama. Can't cash in from close range. Sacramento leading by 3. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Wembenyama. And Wembenyama throws it down.
Wembenyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Monk. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Here's Monk, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
On the left block, it's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs trail by 3. Wembenyama passes to Cornette. Wembenyama with it. Achu is on him. Wembenyama, no good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Pass to Monk. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Harper, and DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Monk. And that's 15 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Clifford. He's guarded by Harper. Monk, the pass to DeRozan. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside for Wembenyama. From past the arc. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Zach had been waiting for, and it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. Back to you, Kevin.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Kings making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Over to the left wing. Here's Wembenyama. Wembenyama fighting for it.
And this is what you want to see. Wembenyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to DeRozan. The rebound by Champagnie. And so Wembenyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
And that one's good. Westbrook
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Castle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Castle's got his second basket of the night.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Pass to Clifford. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Spurs. 3 seconds left. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Barnes.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Sacramento. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case. And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
Total team effort.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembenyama.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
They've got Precious Achiuwa. He's out there with DeRozan. It's Clifford at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembenyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Wembenyama. And Wembenyama with the flush.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Achiuwa. And here's DeRozan. Covered by Vassell. DeRozan, that's good.
How about the muscle there? DeRozan refusing to let the defense hold him back.
Outside, Fox. Over Westbrook. And that one goes long.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Outside DeRozan. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Wembenyama. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembenyama. He's got 27.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Clifford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Sacramento, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Castle with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent.
And another assist for him.
And he continues his climb up the all-time assist leaderboard.
You're right, now he's tied for 5th most ever. What a career. Now, here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And DeRozan kicks to Westbrook. From the arc. That one misses.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
San Antonio again missing. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Wembanyama outside. Rebound by the Kings. They've led by as many as 11 points. Westbrook passes to Achua. And another assist.
And he continues to pile up assists. This guy is magic with the ball.
One of the greatest passers we've ever seen. Now 5th on the all-time assist list. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Malik Monk, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Spurs also with the sub. Barnes is checked in. Sacramento leading by 3. And here's Westbrook. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Over Fox. Here's Clifford. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And the basket is good. Fox has got 11.
That is why Fox is one of the best in the pick and roll. He can go himself, and it's really tough slowing him down.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for De'Aaron Fox.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Monk outside. Up top, Achua. Outside, Westbrook. Shoots over Fox. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Vassell. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Now just a 2-point Kings lead.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
To the paint. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Vassell. Covered by Achua. Barnes outside. Wembenyama sets a screen for Barnes. Monk with the ball. Now guarded by Wembenyama. Pass to Westbrook. And so the ball's out of bounds. Monk touched it last, they say.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
So both teams changing it up here. To the left wing. Back to Harper. Down low. Here's Wembenyama.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Monk outside. Pass to Achua. Monk outside. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Monk's got 10 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Connects from three-point range. 13 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Clifford. Achua, the pass to Westbrook. Now Monk. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. And it's a 7-point Kings lead.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
The kick out to Barnes. And the three off target.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Spurs trail by 9. Wembenyama, a screen on Westbrook. Looking to end the run. And Wembenyama with the layup. Wembenyama's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now Westbrook from downtown. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Sacramento Kings bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Olynyk in at the center position. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Kings lead by 12. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's DeRozan, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Tonight, DeRozan has been an absolute menace. Once he gets cooking on offense, he keeps looking for his shot.
Fox feeling it out a bit. No good on the 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
On the wing, Monk. Back to Carter. A 3 ball. Rebound by Olynyk. Spurs trail by 11. Fox passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Carter. Rebounded by the Spurs. It's Fox with the drive. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Yeah, even with the defense smothering him, Fox stays composed and gets it to go.
Here's Carter, and he drives in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Olynyk. Wembenyama, he's checked in for Olynyk. The free throw off from Carter. Spurs trail by 9. Wembenyama passes to Barnes. Comes up empty down low.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's Harper, and Harper slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Harper against Monk. Launches it. And it's Harper with the rebound. Spurs trail by 9. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Harper. Barnes, screen on Monk. Harper the pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession. Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Monk. Out to Carter. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Sacramento leading by 5. Pass to DeRozan. 3-pointer. Sacramento again missing. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Overall this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Johnson. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
A lefty who is lightning quick. De'Aaron Fox is one of the toughest covers in the league. The development of his three-point shot has been big because it forces you to come out to him.
And the shot goes in.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Wembenyama. And the layup's good off the glass. That's 36 points for Victor Wembenyama.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
DeRozan for 3. Cancel pulls it down. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Fox. is Wembenyama. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembenyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Here's Clifford. Castle covering. Westbrook. 9 feet out, and it's good.
Look at Westbrook carrying the load. He can be that guy for you.
Wembenyama, a screen on Westbrook. Here is Wembenyama. Rips it down with 2 hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Westbrook. From outside, Wembenyama rips down the rebound. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Fox. Now Wembenyama. Easy work down low for Wembenyama.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
DeRozan, and he jams it in.
Well, hard to find a more clutch performer than DeRozan. He had no problem coming up with the huge make.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. It's Fox with the drive, and that one is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Westbrook. Wembanyama. It's in.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They've held a 12-point lead early. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good. Wembenyama, a screen on Westbrook. It's Fox with the drive.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that ties the game up.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. DeRozan against Vassell. Outside DeRozan to win the game. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Go. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembenyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 spot. On the wing, DeRozan. Covered by Vassell. Count it!
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside, Fox. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now Westbrook. Launches it. That one misses. Spurs shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit.
A full speed attack at the rim. Foxy is lightning quick.
King shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. DeRozan Nice use of the glass on the finish.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Fox goes in. Strong move off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside DeRozan. Outside Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the slam dunk.
You know, Westbrook has run these pick and rolls countless times. Fantastic pass right there.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And good that time.
Well, he's been a clutch player of the year. Fox lives for the big moments.
DeRozan surveying the D. 12-footer. Gets it.
Well, that's what makes DeRozan so valuable. He's the guy you go to when you need a bucket.
Here's Fox.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
For Sacramento, they've gone a stellar 4 of 5 from the floor since the start of overtime. Outside Westbrook. DeRozan fires. And the 3 misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Westbrook against Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Westbrook. Pocket 6. Rising up and ripping down the 2-hand jam.
The floor general of this team. Fox with a nice setup there.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. DeRozan. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Here's Fox. Fox is double. Outside, Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Yet another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Now Westbrook. That one's off, still out of sync. And so it's San Antonio with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembenyama.